Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game rated M by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm back at the camp and I was looking at Arthur's tent and he's got two photographs here. This photograph has something written on the back and it says Beatrice Morgan, Spring Rock 1870. So based on the date, I'd say that this is most likely his mother, which is pretty cool. There's also this other photograph, but this photograph doesn't have any sort of information on it. Even when you flip it, there's nothing written back here. So I'm not sure if maybe Arthur, had, a girlfriend or a wife or something, and maybe that's part of the story that we just haven't, received yet. But there's someone important enough to have photographed near his camp. So there's also first bank robbery newspaper scrap. And this says 3 men sought. Major T.J. Belford has been a cashier at the banking house of Lee and Hoyt for a number of years, but nothing prepared him for what transpired last week. It was about 2 o'clock. 3 men, strangers to me, came through the door and walked up to the counter. One of them, the eldest of the 3, was a fine talker and engaged me in conversation. Suddenly, the largest, a big sullen young man, brandished a firearm and held it up to my face. "Throw up your hands," the third one said. Grabbed some sacks which contained $5,000 in gold. So I'm guessing this is probably just, something that Arthur was a part of. He's probably one of those 3 men. So it's of interest to him. There's also a flower, which is kind of interesting. There's a bunch of interesting things around. I'm not sure what exactly that's about. And there's some sort of it's one of the difficult things is actually really hard to try and see specific things. Like I think it's actually easier to go into first person if you want to see exactly what you're looking at. Rambles through woods and plains, a field guide to the botanical kingdom. And this, if you're so interested, talks about various things. Let's go ahead and just put that. I was going to say put that back, but taking it with me is fine too. There's a bed that we can rest at, but I think we're fine. There's a part of me that wants to shave. I'm going to let it grow in a little bit fuller, and then we'll do something about it. I know you guys have so much vocal outcry about the chops. There's quite a few missions here that we can take on, which is good. There's a lot of different things I'd like to do. One of the things I really need to do is brush my frickin' horse, but I don't have a brush. So I was... Yeah? Jose, is that you? What's up, man? I was thinking about, maybe getting a brush for my horse today, unless you had other ideas.
Jose?
You want to go hunting?
What are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Hosea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Hosea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay. But I do kind of like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with 2 horses, and the stables always have the best ones.
I guess you're right.
Okay, so remove the saddle.
Fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
I gotta study him first. All right.
Okay, boy. Here you go.
Okay, see if you can get your leg over that brute.
All right, sure.
Come on, he's not that bad. All the time.
Okay, boy. Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please. I heard about that.
I'll do my best.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Look out! Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spot, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right.
How you doing, friend?
You're all right, boy.
This is actually really convenient that this is horse-based because I
Stables
did
are
want to
just
pick
up
up a
ahead.
brush. So hopefully I can pick up a brush while on this mission.
All right. Go sell that big brute and buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
All right, so we're going to learn about stables.
How can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
You sell brushes? I need a brush. Stabling your horse allows you to store it at the stable so you can access it later. If you sell the horse, you will be paid the sell price. I can sell him for a cool $5, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot of money. I mean, I don't need this horse. I also didn't even know this horse, but Sally is still back at at the homestead. Oh, I sold it for $65. Oh, dang. Buy horses. Browse horses that are in stock. And I don't have a choice. I have to buy a horse on this mission. So I guess it's going to be you, Morgan. Enter the name for this map. Oh, I get to actually name it. Can I name it an emoji? I can? There's no way. There's no way it's going to let me do that. I have a hard time. Okay. Yeah, I was like, it's not going to let me do that, but in the spirit of it, I will name this horse Emoji. All right, Emoji. I got Sally back at home, but I'll give you a shot. All right. Tack and services. Horse appearance, upgrade, and service options. Buy items to care for your horse. Yes, I need... Oh, God, you don't have it, do you? Provisions. Horse stimulant. I don't need to stimulate any horses. I ain't that way. What I need is a brush. You guys have a brush? Apples? I mean... I guess give me some hay. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe some celery. And what are the tack and services? Tack. Purchase horse equipment. You can buy new saddles, saddle bags, stirrups. Equip a saddle horn. Oh, my God. Oh, that's what the... Oh, okay. I thought it was an actual horn. You can tell that I don't know anything about horses. I thought it was a little like... that we'd attach to the horse's head. Which, in my opinion, would be a really good improvement to the horse. I'm not going to spend money on this. Blankets. Equip a blanket. Aw, so it's warm in the snow, probably. Or it's just cute. Bedrolls. Equip a bedroll. This is nice. I already have a bedroll. Stirrups. You can change the stirrups. Slimline stirrups. Saddlebags. Upgraded saddlebag, which I presume just lets you hold more stuff. It's $40. That's kind of expensive, especially since I just bought this horse. I haven't even been storing stuff in my horse's saddle bag, so I'm probably good. There's a lot of different stuff that you can do too. All right, I'm set. I'm good. Grooming. Change your horse's mane. Oh man, we can just mohawk, dreadlock. All right, emoji. I can make you beautiful. Mane and tail. So we can't change like the color of the horse. We can only change. Okay. Let's do dreadlock with whatever color this would be called. I love it already. And then also the tail. We'll dreadlock the tail too. And that can match. Perfect. Emoji, you're beautiful. Horse care package fully restores all horse cores and yields gold cores. And you can also rename the horse. Well, why would I want to rename the horse? The horse is perfect.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that. All right, let's see.
I love it. A horse named Emoji. It's my favorite Western
Here are
film.
your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush.
Oh, thank God.
And some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Horse bonding achieved level 1.
How much did you pay for that thing?
Not that much.
Okay, well, with some good care, you should be able to make something of it.
Thanks, Hosea. All right, you ready?
All right, girl.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing.
Horse,
So
where are you
how
going?
things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
This horse is majestic. And feels kind of slow, to be honest. God, I love the cinematic camera so much. Or maybe it was cutscene, I
I
don't
think we need to head right up here.
know. They said we were maybe heading back up into the mountains?
Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way.
I think I'm just in a cutscene now. Which is honestly fine by me.
That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
You got it, Hosea? All right, I'm just glad I got the brush, because that's why you couldn't buy it, because they're going to give it to you. Again, we're still in the beginning of the game. Like, this is all... I mean, we're no longer in the what I would call prologue. But this is still the early part of the game. They're still doing some tutorial-type stuff, because it's a very complicated game. Complicated controls, complicated things to learn. And we're still in the process of doing that. I just felt bad for Sally, you know, because Sally is back at the ranch, and he's dirty.
Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a .22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes, and obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
Hunt a rabbit. Okay, so a varmint rifle. Well, I don't have one of those, but I do have a bow. See if I can do this while on horseback. That would be pretty spectacular.
Easy now.
That thing's a rabbit, ain't it? Oh, God. Killing one of these things is going to be impossible, Hosea. I mean, it's probably also a lot harder whenever I announce myself on horseback, but...
Okay, there.
There's another one over there, but it was like, nah, I'm good. Well, that worked out pretty well. I managed to take care of that okay. All right, right here, emoji.
Whoa,
hold on.
Easy.
See what I got. That was pretty clean. Game meat. Do I need this? Do I need this somewhere? I don't. Maybe. I don't know. Now it's now it's just. I guess you know.
Okay.
A little
girl.
decoration. So everyone can see what I did. Look what I did, Hosea. I got me a rabbit.
Good job.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Ah, so now we get to learn about the camping. Switch to items. Go to camp.
Well, then you get us set up.
Oh, man. I'm learning so much.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit, then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
Man, I did all of this, like, on my own when I had to go up north. All right, plain game. Let's go ahead and cook that. Wonderful.
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
Cook another. And again, I can save some of this for later. I'm assuming that at some point food goes bad, so I have to keep that in mind. All right, looks good.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
Sleep till
It
morning.
better be worth all this drama.
Very cool, man. Especially for the fact that, you know, we don't have any sort of fast travel, so we're going to have to make do with
Morning, Arthur.
making campsites.
You ready?
Oh, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. I'll tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains.
All right, predatory, potent predator bait.
Arthur, I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going.
All right, let's exit the crafting menu.
Come on, grab your stuff and let's go.
Oh, I have to hold B. Tear down the camp.
Okay, let's go.
There, emoji. Are you ready?
Come on, girl.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we?
Sounds good to me, Hosea.
Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently.
All right, how are we going to track this bear?
Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
You've entered legendary animal territory. Follow clues to track the animal. You can find legendary animals throughout the world. All right, so we have a scent or something over here. Paw prints.
Well, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
Sure can. Trails up this way.
This way.
It's hard to tell how far he went.
Go into those trees.
Over this way again. We got something over here.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
What is it? Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
There's something further down here. Which way does it go? Ah, here we go.
Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Well, this is going to get real serious real quick here.
Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which you think?
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
If we split up, one of us could get killed. I'd rather avoid that if we can. So placing bait and just waiting seems like a much better idea. All right, potent predator bait attracts pristine predators in the vicinity.
Now
1,000 pounds, you say?
more or less. Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I don't have my gun. It's with the horse. Oh, God.
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine. Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
Come on.
We only just said it, Hosea.
I know, but we need to do this right.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna grab this, and I had a shotgun. Yeah, give me the shotgun and this. I don't need the bow. I don't think the bow's gonna do me any good. But give me the rifle and the shotgun. I'm gonna feel a lot more comfortable with that.
Give me a hand here. Got your knife? Shit. Easy. No, it's too close. Arthur!
Hosea?
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well,
I'm gonna stick around here for a while.
I'll see you back at camp. Yeah!
I reckon we came this far. It would be kind of a shame to to let this go. Also, did it change my weapon out? I think it did. Yeah, it really needed me to have the revolver for the mission. I see. Yeah, well, I really need the sawed-off shotgun, to be honest. So why don't you give me the sawed-off shotgun, and I'll feel a lot more comfortable. You now own multiple horses and can store up to 3 at the stables. Your previous horse has been stabled for you. All right, that's fine.
Come on, girl.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know, man. We came this far. So equipping your saddle is what makes it your horse. There is a question mark here. Broken sticks.
Okay, then. Looks a way off.
This is probably a death wish, to be honest. But again, we've come this far. I think it would be really sad to let it go. Where'd it go? Oh, we got another clue here.
Go.
Hold on. Slow down. The bear sounds like a train. Dung.
Okay. Where are you?
And it continued up this way.
Yep.
Where'd you go? This direction? Where did you... Wait, I can hear the bear.
Oh, there.
We're doing this. Oh, we have a problem!
Stay there.
This is not ideal. Emoji? Emoji? You okay? Oh my god. Oh my god, we got it! Oh dear god. How do we... Oh my... We'll never get this back to camp. Woo-wee! That was nuts. We certainly had to shoot that enough, but we managed to get it. That pelt's probably worth a fortune. But we did manage to do it. Good stuff. Lord have mercy. When you skin or pluck an animal, you take meat from the carcass. We got some bear meat now. Emoji! Get your butt over here. We got a problem. Oh my lord. Legendary Barati grizzly bear. Holy crap. Alright, girl. Hold on. I need you to hold on to this for me. You cannot harvest all of this animal's parts as you have no space to stow them. Open your satchel and make space by discarding unwanted items. Well, I'm probably not going to do all that right now. Legendary bear pelt. Oh, I still got the good rabbit carcass. That's dangling on the side there. Yeah, I got a lot of provisions. But, you know, I do what I can. So, did it put the bear meat in here? I bought some carrots. It's celery. I have priorities, man. You can see that I have to make room for all of my cigars and bourbon before I make room for my bear meat. Mature venison meat. I think that's maybe what I got. Or big game meat. Yeah, I got plenty of it. I think I'm good. All right, let's do this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I managed to get that thing. Holy crap. Pretty happy about that. This is weighing my horse down like you wouldn't believe. I'm going to get back to camp and or get to a place where I can hopefully sell this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's weighing my horse down a little bit. Your horse stamina will drain faster while galloping if there is an animal or person. Well, this counts as probably both. But I'll find some place to get rid of this thing. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more Steven Plays Red Dead Redemption 2.